Hello everybody of the Let's Play community, I'm the Blind Swordsman and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine, part of the Super Mario 3D All-Stars pack in the last episode. We got some more red coins, we made it here, blue coins, we made it here to Noki Bay. This episode we're going to do, finish off Noki Bay and do a couple more. I think we're almost really to the last world. We're really actually close to the end of the game because there are 2 more episodes left, not including this one. Or there are 2 more episodes after this one, is what I mean. So, hopefully we can just get done with this stuff. The next question I had, because I think I beat a dead horse, is the Pikmin rant that I had in the last episode. What is the worst video I've ever made? And again, that's a difficult one. Again, hopefully this one takes up a lot of time with the discussion because I am running out of questions to think of. But I thought of one just as I was trying to get the audio exported for the last episode. So I'm trying to do these back to back. Hopefully I could do it. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but we'll see. I think anything on Zelda Master 67. I think that whole channel, mostly, not the whole channel, but mostly that episode, that channel is just trash. Because here's the problem. Towards the end, I was going through the breakup with the one Natalie girl that I told you about. There were times where, and I did it with this channel too, where I talk about those things, and I should stop doing that. It's stupid, Well, in which case I don't talk about that anymore because I don't have those problems. But back then I would talk about that stuff, and I had those weird problems back in the day. But it was stupid. I was sad for no reason, It didn't work out, and so it was just I should just be yo, dog, doesn't matter, But yeah, so a lot of that stuff, I want to get my first LP ever on here because you know what? I didn't think it was way horrible. There are definitely worse videos I've made on the channel, which is weird. The frame rate was choppy. It was a Windows XP machine. The volume was gigantically loud. I want to do a commentary of my first Let's Play I've ever done, which was Star Fox 64. Which case, like I said, I've done it a few times, and I said it in Star Fox 64, the one I just barely finished. I've done that LP 5 times and couldn't do it correct. So I mean, it's just it's one of those stupid things. But yeah. I don't really. I'm not caring about that. So I don't even know what I'm talking about. So yeah, there's just a lot. I don't feel like there's a ton I've done bad here. I think there was a Kirby 64 episode I did a long time ago, which I'll probably have to redo that LP at some point. It'd be the 4th time doing it, and I could not get it perfect ever. It was the 2nd LP I've ever done. That is, if you want to talk about the worst LP I've ever done on any channel, that is the worst LP I've ever done ever. It was the 2nd LP I ever tried out, which was Kirby 64. I was cursing all the time. I was just being a jerk. And there were times the sound, I recorded without the sound. It was super loud. The frame rate was choppy. I didn't 100% the game, so I just went through it one night, and yeah, it was stupid. It sucked. It was just terrible. It was the worst LP I've ever done in my entire life. And so I guess if you wanted to talk about that, yeah, I mean, those are probably the worst videos I've ever made. I just wasn't that good. There were times, I did some Call of Duty videos on there too, because I thought, it would rake in the views, which case now I don't care about views that much. But it's it's cool to get views, but it's I don't care that much. Sorry, doesn't matter to me. I don't making videos that are just about me trying to make money. It's stupid. So I thought that was me, but it's not me. So I mean, it is what it is. But back in the day, I just didn't do things for me. Like, I was doing them because I wanted to make money. I was lazy and I just wanted to, do LPs for a living. Which case, I feel like now I have a better shot at it because I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a long time, and just, yeah. Like, I got my AdSense account banned on there. Like, I deleted my AdSense account on here because I didn't want to do something with that. But I have other methods of, like, doing this as a job. So, I mean, like, yeah. But it's like, here's my issue, man. Like, with how I did LPs. I tried to do it for money. I clicked on my own ads, and so I got it banned. And so, like, I made a promise to myself that even if I did make money, I wanted to do this because I wanted to do it. Not because, I was making money at it. Not because of this, and this. Like, I wanted to be able to do my hobby and do it the best of my ability. That's what I wanted to do. So, that's what I decided to do, and that's what I did. I enjoy making videos. Like, it's just something I like doing, So, for real, though, it's just one of those weird, stupid things that I had to deal with and overcome because I'm an idiot sometimes. Like I said, I'm a very lazy guy, like very lazy, and so because of that fact, sometimes it's hard to get the man, as it's called. Hang on a second. Yeah, right, bro. You didn't think I wasn't gonna catch that. I think, yeah, here we go. Okay, we are doing Pianta Village coins in here. But yeah, we'll move on from that. What is my favorite subject in school? If I had to, it's probably PE. Just because, like I said, I love sports. I love playing them. I like being outside. I like heavily breathing after a game. I liked when I was, when church ball was still around before COVID hit, I could go play and have fun, and I'd be breathing a lot and, being like, fulfillment of exercise because I'm sitting there going, after everything's said and done. I love playing basketball and stuff like that. So, I mean, PE was just my jam. And I met that Miranda girl I mentioned earlier on in PE. So, yeah, I'm here right now because of PE. So, if you don't like it, well, that's fine. But don't tell me I don't have to like it because I can like it. Yeah, I like PE. So, I mean, that was the thing I liked. So, as far as an actual school one, history. I'm a big history guy. Like, you guys know that I have weird facts in my head, whenever I do these games or let's play these games. Like, I know about Mario Sunshine, how the development was weird, where it was going to be just basically like a sequel to Mario 64, and there was just a couple of other things that they changed to make it different and unique. And, for the good, I feel like they were really good changes, but, some for the bad. And like Mario Galaxy was going to be on the GameCube and didn't actually see the light of day on the GameCube, which I'm fine for. I think the game's perfectly fine on the Wii. But yeah, things like that. Like, I love history. I love looking things up. That's why I kind of like Let's Playing and I like reviews, is because basically you have to look up some of this information if you want to inform your audience and be an informative guy, So I enjoy that part of it. I enjoy that aspect of Let's Playing, is that I get to look up the historical stuff. Like, when I was a kid, I would play, Ocarina of Time, and I would play Majora's Mask, and I would play Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie, and I would always be like, there's more to a game than just they released the game. I've always thought that. And to hear all this new information, like Project Dream and stuff with Mario 64, how he had a different voice. Ocarina of Time, how it had a 7-year span, which was going to happen right after Link to the Past, but they didn't quite get that right. it was dope. Like finding out some of this information. Like when I set out to do Ocarina of Time back in 2013, I had a revelation that look, man, I was going to make the best Ocarina of Time Let's Play I possibly could. And I thought I did a pretty good job of that, considering the time frame I was at. Which was the first LP on this channel. I was super nervous to do the video, by the way. If you ever watch my LP, that you could tell I'm nervous at the beginning, but then I kind of, edge right in. And that, fun fact, was not the first take of that first episode. It was the second take. Because again, I was so nervous that I couldn't come up with commentary. It sucked. I didn't want to have that problem, but unfortunately I did. So, but I figured it out, got better commentary, and it was an okay LP. It wasn't definitely not my best LP, but like it's something that like I can watch. If I can watch it, then people should be able to watch it and like it. But I don't know how that goes. So if people liked it, they can. I do remember there was a comment I got on the 5th one where somebody said that I was sexist. And I ruined the game for them because I was disgusting because of stuff I said on it. Like I said, that was an LP of its time. I've said that like 5 times. It is, So, but yeah, I mean, like, just hearing all that stuff, I love it. Like, there's channels I'm subscribed to that I watch all the freaking time that are awesome because they give so much information about my favorite games. Like when I was getting ready for the first Mario 64, I spent a ton of time on the Super Mario Wiki before I actually did the LP, which is cool, man. Like you learn so much about it. Like I didn't know there was some unused stuff in it. Like as a kid, you don't think about that. You don't think about all this other stuff. And so for me, it was just like, I enjoyed learning about that stuff, and I still enjoy learning about stuff to this day. Like, not just like the history of stuff, but like how the game mechanically works and things like that, how they were going to make it work. Whereas like for Ocarina of Time, it was going to be on the Super Nintendo, and it was going to be like a revolutionary like sword fighting game that was 3D, quote unquote 3D. And Mario 64 was going to be on there as like an isometric 3D game. So, I mean, it's just like cool stuff. So, yeah, history. History is probably my favorite subject. Like, I like PE and I liked history. I was not a fan of conditioning, though. So, I tried out for basketball for 4 years. I never made the team, but the last year I wanted to impress the coach, which I should have been in conditioning the whole time. Yeah, I wanted to impress the coach, but you had to take conditioning to really impress the coach, and I didn't do that very good, obviously. So like, so I didn't impress the coach, and then I was in baseball conditioning until the 4th term of my senior year, and then afterwards, because of that, the crap that went down with that, I was stuck in there. But I had a free period at the end of my senior year, so it's kind of cool like that. And that's actually like my senior year of high school, like towards the end was when I really started Let's Playing. How did I get into LPs? Let's get into this one, because this will take up probably the end of the episode. So I got into LPs pretty early on. I've watched Nintendo Capri Sun for a long time. I've watched Proton John for a long time. So what started out was why I'm here and why I'm doing the reviews and all the Let's Plays and everything is I would look up funny Mario videos. There's some videos that were on Newgrounds. I really liked them. I still like them to this day. Like Son of a Peach and the Mushroom Kingdom, Rise of the Mushroom Kingdom. There's a 4-parter you can find on YouTube. I love that. It's a great story, and it's just like, it's funny, but it's like epic. It's just a great, whoever worked on that is a genius. So I love those videos, those 4 videos. So I'd watch those videos, and then I'd look up like Impossible Mario levels, and Proton John came up a lot of the time because he would do Kaizo, he would do these impossible freaking levels. And Proton John wasn't the main inspiration because I watched him. I got Majora's Mask for Easter one year, and I watched Nintendo Capri Suns getting ready for it. And I was like, cool, I'm going to make a channel so that I can comment on LP videos. So lo and behold, I make this channel, and then the Runaway guys comes up, like Chugga Conroy, Proton John. I didn't know who Chugga Conroy was, to be honest. I've really liked his videos since then, though. But I had no idea who this guy was. He was super annoying, and I was like, I don't like this guy that much. But I grew to like Chugga Conroy, like, quite a bit. So, Chugga Conroy, Proton John, Nintendo Capri Sun made the Runaway guys. And I watched their Peach's Birthday Cake, which is the most boring part of that LP, if you want my honest opinion now. But I was just like, this is so cool. I want to do this. So I looked up how to do it. My dad had a crappy Windows XP machine. I bought a headset for $20, and I was hooked. Then my grandpa gave me a laptop for my graduation, and all I did was made videos. They weren't very good, but I was hooked on it. I really liked doing it. And so it gets hard sometimes when it's like, sometimes you're not fulfilling your dreams, and you're like, I'm never going to do this past like 20. But I've been doing it for 9 years now. This is my 10th anniversary coming up in April. Been doing this for 10 years, and I'm going to be doing probably something for it. But it's just like, dude, it was just cool that, like, I found a community of people that shared the same passions as me, that really kind of understood what I wanted to do. And, yeah, I just really enjoyed it. That's how I became a Let's Player and reviewer. And then I would talk about Ocarina of Time with my friend Miranda, and that was about it. So, we are getting actually close to the end of this episode, even though I screwed up, and I've edited these so bad. I'm so sorry about that. But in the next episode, we'll finish off the blue coins. Take care, everybody, and have a fantastic day.